A Madison community gathers to remember a man killed in a crash while bicycling. Now, one organization is pushing for safety improvements on the roadways. Plus, the House Select Committee investigating the attack on the U.S. Capitol is gearing up for a primetime hearing on what they discovered. We'll preview what to watch for tonight. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. A vigil was held this morning to honor a person who was killed while biking on Mineral Point Road. The vigil held by Madison Bikes, that's a local bike advocacy group. The Dane County Medical Examiner's Office has not yet identified the man. Madison police say the man in his early 30s died after he was struck by a vehicle. A 42-year-old woman was arrested in connection to the crash and has been charged with one count of homicide by intoxicated use of a vehicle. During the vigil, a white ghost bike was placed at the site of the crash in the victim's honor. Madison Bikes released a statement urging the city to improve the safety of Mineral Point and other dangerous roads. They said, everybody makes mistakes. We need to build streets that are forgiving of those mistakes and do not result in death and injury. Madison Mayor Sacha Rose Conway has tested positive, that is, for COVID-19. She posted a statement on Twitter this morning saying, quote, "Hi, friends. I wanted to let you know that I've tested positive for COVID-19. Fortunately, I'm up to date on vaccinations and boosters with only mild symptoms." Let's head to the Weather Center now. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti is with us today. He has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. What a great day today.
Yeah, beautiful day. Yesterday, this time, we had clouds and rain. Today, completely different story. There's the live view from the WISC-TV Skycam. Very few clouds out there. And on Doppler track, most of Wisconsin is precipitation-free other than a few showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm up toward Door County. Otherwise, temperatures are very comfortable. 73 in Madison, 72 Janesville, 70 in the Dells. Most areas between about 70 and 75. And look at the dew point temperatures, middle to upper 40s, so they are comfortably dry. But we have an alert day in the forecast for Tuesday for hot and humid weather. High temperature expected to be in the lower 90s. You factor in the humidity, heat index will be between about 94 and 99. But today, let's enjoy it while we can. Sunny skies, high temperature 76. Clouds will start moving in tonight with a low temperature in the upper 50s. And tomorrow, unfortunately, the showers and thunderstorms will be back. I'll tell you when we can expect them in just a few minutes.
You're right. Enjoy today. All right, Gary, thank you.
You're welcome.
Aides for the House Select Committee investigating the January 6th Capitol riots promised tonight's hearings will reveal new details showing the attacks were coordinated and planned to overturn the results of the 2020 election. Skylar Henry has the latest.
Tonight's hearing is expected to include never-before-seen video from a British filmmaker who is embedded with the Proud Boys, as that group allegedly planned and executed the assault on the Capitol. The DOJ has already charged 5 leaders of the Proud Boys with seditious conspiracy for their alleged role in the attack on the Capitol. The committee will also hear from Capitol Police Officer Caroline Edwards. She was among the first officers injured in the attack, suffering a traumatic brain injury.
I just remember at one point thinking, my God, this is a war zone.
Tonight's hearing is the first in a series designed to lay out the results of the investigation, which included more than 1,000 interviews and more than 140,000 records.
If the public thinks that they know everything, that's not correct.
Denver Riggleman is a former investigator for the committee. CBS News has learned the committee has deployed a series of investigative teams. A gold team focused on Trump's leadership group, a blue team focused on security failures, the delayed military response and police, a purple team on domestic violent extremism and the role of social media, a green team following money trails, and a red team investigating the rioters and their planning.
What I'm excited to see is how the committee puts all these separate sort of threads of the investigation together into one cohesive whole. What they're trying to show is coordination.
Committee members say that coordination,
this election was stolen,
started at the top. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And this morning, the FBI arrested 2 more people in connection to the attacks. One, a Republican candidate for governor in Michigan. You can watch the coverage tonight of the hearings on CBS. It begins at 7 o'clock our time. The Democratic-led House passed a bill dealing with red flag laws that could prevent those who are considered a risk from getting a gun. The bill also raises the purchasing age for semi-automatic weapons to 21, bans large-capacity magazines, and requires safe storage of guns. guns. Opponents said the legislation violates the Second Amendment and prevents people from defending themselves. With little chance in the Senate, a bipartisan group of lawmakers is focused on more modest reforms around background checks, mental health, and school safety. A little more than 2 months after Patrick Loyola, a 26-year-old black man, was shot to death by a white police officer in Grand Rapids, Michigan, his family will find out if that officer will face criminal charges. The Michigan prosecutor is supposed to announce his decision sometime today. Officials say the officer pulled Loyola over for an allegedly unregistered license plate. When Loyola stopped the car, there was a struggle. He took off, and the officer opened fire, shooting him in the back of the head. His death sparked protests in Grand Rapids and renewed calls for the state for police reform and training. New evidence shows some babies born shortly before and during the pandemic may be developmentally behind. According to studies from the JAMA Network, there is a uptick in delays like talking, walking, and interacting. Researchers and physicians say uneven access to health and child care, as well as limited exposure to the outside world, are factors. In a handful of small studies, children born during the pandemic have scored lower for motor skills and problem solving. In other studies, they show the pandemic babies vocalize less than pre-pandemic babies thanks to increased screen time and mask wearing. We have new information on complaints about the plant at the center of the massive baby formula recall. Abbott Nutrition and the FDA were warned twice about issues at the Abbott plant in Sturgis, Michigan, a year before the recall. A former employee at the plant filed a complaint in February of 2021, and a source says it was passed on to the FDA shortly after that. Abbott is defending itself, saying it submitted a formal response to the February complaint within a few months of it being filed and said it wasn't able to confirm the allegations. St. Joseph's Daycare in Dodgeville is being shut down after the director was put on leave as part of a police investigation. Earlier this year, police began investigating the director after a former employee filed a complaint that children were being abused and neglected. The priest for the church says they'll try to reestablish the daycare down the road, but for now, it will remain closed. The last day of operations is tomorrow. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Workers are taking down McDonald's golden arches across Russia as a new owner of the now closed outlets prepares to rebrand them under a different name. More on that coming up in the Money Watch Report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
One 1-800-GOT-JUNK can bring the springtime anytime.
Oh, yes! We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
A great night's sleep starts on a new Beauty Rest mattress from Steinhoffels. Right now, save up to $1,000 on Beauty Rest adjustable base sets. Queen mattresses start at just $399. Upgrade to the comfort and luxury of a Beauty Rest Black and get $200 in Steinhoffels cash. And then get a $100 gas card. With Steinhoffels special financing and free delivery, your new mattress is even more affordable. Isn't it time for a good night's sleep? Relax. It's Steinhoffels.
Get inspired. Tour 30 custom homes and see the newest trends. The Parade of Homes, exclusively sponsored by Nuns, is open daily, June 17th through 26th. Visit MadisonParadeOfHomes.com for tickets and more information.
Hey, everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Fed-Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Ho-Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway Jew, The Mascot Stick, and Beth Killian. All benefiting Heat and Housing for Heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
When President Trump called for a southern border wall, I didn't just agree. I built him a prototype.
Tim Michels, endorsed by President Trump.
Now, instead of building the wall, Joe Biden's rolling out the red carpet for illegal immigrants. Totally, completely, utterly incompetent.
Conservative Tim Michels, endorsed by President Trump.
For illegals, no driver's license, no benefits, no tuition. There's nothing racist about enforcing our laws. And when I'm governor, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Fjords has been crafting beautifully designed functional furniture since 1941. Every aspect of Fjords furniture has been carefully engineered to create a higher level of relaxation. Right now at the Century House, purchase any Fjords furniture and receive up to 20% off. All models, all sizes, all colors. Experience the unmatched relaxation you can only achieve in Fjords furniture. Relaxation made beautiful. Visit the Century House at 3420 University Avenue in Madison or online at centuryhouseinc.com.
1-800-GOT-JUNK can bring the springtime anytime.
Oh. Yes! We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Airlines says it's postponing a shareholder meeting on its proposed merger with Frontier Airlines' parent company until the end of the month. The meeting is being pushed back from Friday as Spirit considers a competing bid from JetBlue Airways. JetBlue boosted its takeover offer this week and calls the delay a necessary first step toward genuine negotiations with Spirit's board. Meta, the company formerly known as Facebook, is changing its stock symbol today. It begins trading under the symbol Meta. Its symbol was FB since the stock's initial public offering back in 2012. Facebook rebranded itself as Meta Platforms in October. The company is shifting some of its focus to virtual reality and immersive experiences. And workers are taking down McDonald's golden arches across Russia, while a new owner of the now closed outlets prepares to rebrand them under a different name. McDonald's shuttered its Russian stores in March after the country invaded Ukraine. The new owners plan to reopen a restaurant in Moscow's Pushkin Square this weekend. That is where Russia's first McDonald's opened its doors in 1990 after the fall of the Soviet Union. That is your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Matt Piper.
Let's take a look at Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials down 82, the NASDAQ down 62, the S&P 500 off 18. Next at noon, Pam Yankee has your latest ag numbers, plus a closer look at a special gel that could repair damage from heart attacks. And Gary has your latest forecast when we come back.
The biggest mattress savings are happening now at Ashley's $20 million truckload sale. Save up to $1,000 on luxury brands and bonus discounts only available in store. Plus 60-month special financing and fast 5-day delivery on in-stock mattresses. Don't miss it at Ashley.
Fry Construction is celebrating 27 years with a big anniversary sale. Join us to save 27%. That's right, 27%. Many of your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best Roofer 2 years in a row. Experience the best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Act now for 27% off gutters with any full roofing or siding project. Schedule your free consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
The increasing cost of inflation is impacting people and families here in central Wisconsin.
The D.C. liberal spending has triggered historic inflation. Senator Ron Johnson is holding the line.
Retirees on a fixed income, the working poor, those are exactly the people that are hurt most by inflation. Inflation is a tax on everybody.
Johnson voted against the reckless spending, and he's fighting to cut the waste in Washington. Tell Senator Johnson, keep fighting to stop the spending that hits us with the inflation tax.
It's always time for Papa Murphy's. And now you can get any medium 2-topping pizza for just $6.99. Now that's meaty-yum. Papa Murphy's. We make great pizza so you can make the pizza great. Order online today at papamurphys.com.
It's Summerfest. So bring your I haven't heard live music in 27 months self, your festival food for lunch and dinner self, and your 12 stages in one day self. Bring your fest self to Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance.
Massive savings are happening now at Ashley's $20 million truckload sale. Get doorbuster discounts up to 71% off, plus 60-month special financing with no money down on all in-stock merchandise, and bonus discounts only available in store. Don't miss it at Ashley.
Some of the PGA's most recognizable names tee off for a great cause at the AmFam Championship.
Tomorrow we'll take you to University Ridge Golf Course for a preview.
Shower and thunderstorm chances return tomorrow, but warm weather returns next week. The latest tomorrow from 4:30 to 7.
We're hitting the greens for the Geo's Garden Golf Classic. Join News 3 Now June 13th at Hawks Landing Golf Course. Proceeds help bring vital respite services to area special needs families. Register now at geosgarden.org.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Well, let's check in now with Pam Yaki from the Midwest Farm Report on this perfect Thursday.
Boy, it is. I was going to say, it makes me want to grab my bag and go out and hit the links, although I want a lot of cloud cover if I'm going to do that so nobody can see how bad I am. But it is a beautiful day. You're right, Mark, that's for sure. You know, and I always have to kind of stop and think about some of our farmers out there that we don't talk about all the time. Corn, soybeans, that's a big focal point, alfalfa, wheat, etc. But what about cherries? You know, for a lot of folks, they go up to Door County just so that they can see the cherry blossoms every year. And Door County is about the only geographic area in the state where we produce a volume of cherries. Now, Wisconsin's about 5th in the nation when it comes to overall cherry production. And I'll tell you, fewer and fewer farms are invested in the industry. But one that is Carrie Lautenbach Vista. She is a co-owner, along with her family, of Lautenbach's Orchard up in Door County. And she says, so far, so good as far as the cherry crop is concerned. What I did not know is that June is kind of the month where the tree is going to do a little self-editing. That tree will decide how much fruit it thinks it should have to carry through to the harvest. So you'll find a lot of green cherries that get dropped this month. She calls it the June drop, where, like I said, the tree does a little self-editing and decides how much fruit it thinks it can bear. So that's what's happening right now. She said that the weather earlier this year, you know, when we saw those cool snaps, little frost reported here and there, she said that's the beautiful part about Door County. The lake winds keep any of that frost damage away. But like I said, Wisconsin's cherry industry looking forward to what they believe will be another good growing season. They are going to start harvesting those cherries as soon as next month. About the same time we should see our Wisconsin strawberries. I'd love to tell you what's going on with dairy prices, but I have not gotten updated numbers today. So we'll have to pause on that and instead just focus on this beautiful weather and the opportunity to get outdoors today. I just hope that we can tie a knot and hang on, because we've got just a slug of dairy events coming up this weekend again, Mark, and they go on rain or shine.
All right, we'll see what's going to happen. Thank you. British researchers have created a special gel that could be used to help repair damage caused by heart attacks. Michael George explains.
This is a microscopic view of mice heart cells, still beating and swimming in a gel made of stem cells. These heart cells are healthy, but researchers at the University of Manchester believe the stem cell gel could be used to heal damaged heart tissue following a heart attack.
Once delivered to the heart, it stayed in the heart and it remained there for 2 weeks.
The gel also kept the regenerating stem cells alive and functioning. In the past, surgeons have tried to repair heart tissue by injecting stem cells not encased in gel into the heart, but the cells have not survived.
It's looking like a very promising kind of the way that it would stay there and be able to hold the cells there for long enough for them to kind of integrate into the heart.
The next step for researchers will be to inject the stem cell gel into mice heart cells damaged by a heart attack. If successful, human trials could follow.
In order to get into clinical studies, we have to ensure that the hydrogel itself is compatible with the human body, that the stem cells are produced in a way that is safe and reproducible. It will be a matter of years before this technology can get through into the clinic.
Coronary heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide and in the U.S. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
And researchers say the best way to keep a healthy heart is to prevent heart disease with a healthy diet, exercise, stress management, and avoiding all forms of tobacco. Time for the weather now. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti is over in the Weather Center. We're pack up today and let's unpack it later on when we need it.
Doesn't usually work that way, though. You know, yesterday we have to have today to kind of make up for yesterday, all the clouds and rain we had. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Look for sunny skies today. High temperatures will be in the middle 70s, but the showers will be back tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. And then also some shower and thunderstorm chances Saturday, a slight chance Sunday, and some shower and thunderstorm chances on Monday. But hot weather returns for next week. Now looking at high temperatures in the lower 90s for Tuesday, near 90 on Wednesday, and you factor in the humidity, heat index readings between about 91 and 98. And we do have an alert day in the forecast now for Tuesday for the hot and humid weather. That'll probably be the hottest of the 2 days, although it is possible we could be around 90 on Wednesday. It all depends on when thunderstorms develop late in the afternoon. But heat index readings on Tuesday could approach 100 degrees in a few spots. On Doppler track, nothing going on across the state except for a couple of showers and thunderstorms that may clip Door County, and that's pretty much about it. But out in the Pacific Ocean, we're starting to see a change in the overall weather pattern. We've had the jet stream mainly south of us for about the last week or so. That's why our temperatures have been cool. The jet stream is starting to push northward across the Pacific Ocean. And notice this bulge here, and then how the jet stream kind of doubles back on itself. This is an area of warm air aloft that's going to start spreading eastward across the country. And as that does so, our temperatures will start to warm up, especially as we get into next week. And that'll push the main branch of the jet stream north of the U.S.-Canadian border. And when we see that happen, then we know temperatures are going to be pretty warm. And it looks like it's going to stay that way for a while, at least for the end of next week. But as we look at the current weather map, right now we have an area of cool high pressure that's dropped in from Canada, now settled down toward the St. Louis area. Out to the west, you can see some showers and a couple of isolated thunderstorms. That's what will be in here for tomorrow, although the bulk of the precipitation will stay mainly to our south and east. Temperatures very comfortable right now, mainly in the 70s, some 60s up in northern portions of the state where there's a little more cloud cover. But compared to 24 hours ago, our temperature is 16 degrees warmer. That shows you the effect that the clouds and the showers had yesterday. Dew point temperatures are also pretty low, so the air is dry. That's why we're not seeing any precipitation today, but notice the dew point's getting back into the 50s farther to the west. That's where the rain is, and it'll be heading in our direction. So on future track, you can see clear skies for this afternoon. Then the clouds start moving in tonight. Again, the bulk of the showers and thunderstorms should stay to our south and west, but we can't rule out some showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon into early tomorrow evening. A break later tomorrow night, and then here comes the next batch in here for Saturday, and maybe another batch for Saturday night. But that'll be followed by the warm-up as we head into next week. So for this afternoon, look for skies to be mostly sunny. It'll be mild with a high of 76. Tonight, partly cloudy this evening, then cloudy overnight with a low of 57. And tomorrow, look for variably cloudy skies, some afternoon showers and thunderstorms, high 74. Future track, sunny skies this afternoon, highs mid-70s. Clouds roll in tonight with lows in the upper 50s. Tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon. High temperatures in the middle 70s. Rainfall amounts through Sunday morning could be very spotty. Some areas over an inch, other areas very little. The 7 to 10 day forecast, notice those temperatures go way up, starting 80 on Monday, 91 on Tuesday, 88 on Wednesday. And then as we head into the latter part of next week, temperatures mainly in the 80s. The humidity levels drop a little bit, but even Father's Day on Sunday, just off the 10-day forecast, still looking for high temperatures in the middle 80s.
Well, it is June.
Yeah, and right on schedule.
All right, thank you, Gary.
You're welcome.
There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Today, I'm going to share with you a cake that's so light and refreshing, it's summertime perfect. And there's no baking required. How's that?
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Own the outdoors with MASTERFORCE power equipment. Hurry in and save 11% on all MASTERFORCE at Menards. Take on heavy-duty dirt and debris with MASTERFORCE electric pressure washers. Whether you're removing deep-seated stains or washing down your vehicle, MASTERFORCE electric pressure washers have the versatility, portability, and power you need to make short work of any job. Save 11% on all MASTERFORCE pressure washers now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey everybody, who's coming to the big show? It's Vet Aid, Saturday, June 11th at Ho Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells. An all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway June, The Mascot Theory, and Beth Killyman. All benefiting Heat and Housing for Heroes. Visit VetAidWI.com for details and to purchase tickets for Trace Atkins.
Joe Biden opened America's borders, increasing the flow of deadly drugs into our communities. Last year, over 105,000 people died of drug overdoses in America. Biden's putting our children and families at risk. Ron Johnson is warning everyone that drug traffickers are adding fentanyl to counterfeit pills, and it only takes one pill to kill. Please tell your children and support law enforcement.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
What's at the top of your home improvement list? Did you say better insulation? Because better insulation makes everything you do in your home better. Even just walking in the front door on a hot day. So get ready for summer now with USA Premium Foam. It keeps the hot air out, the cool air in, and your electric bills lower. And right now, when we foam your walls, we'll insulate your attic for free.
USA Insulation.
McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo should probably be called McGann Furniture and Flooring because we're the area's oldest and most experienced floor covering store. Our friendly staff will explain the many types of flooring available, answer questions, and make suggestions so you can choose what's best for your home and lifestyle. We always offer free in-home measurements and estimates and use the finest installers in the entire area. And remember, at McGann's, we don't inflate prices only to mark them down for a sale. Stop in today and discover the difference. You'll be glad you did. McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo.
As we head into summer, one of the last things we want to do is turn on our oven to bake a cake. But that doesn't mean we should do without. So let me share with you a cake that is so light and refreshing, it's summertime perfect. And there's no baking required. We start by cutting a store-bought angel food cake into slices and arranging them in a baking dish. After dissolving orange gelatin in some hot water, we stir in a bit of cold water, give it a stir, and slowly pour it over the cake. Now this goes into the fridge to chill up while we add some orange zest to some vanilla pudding. And for the part that makes this all creamy, we fold in some whipped topping. All that's left to do is spread this over the cake and back into the fridge it goes. And whether we use regular or sugar-free ingredients, we really can't miss since this is so big on taste. Top each piece with a slice of orange and grab yourself a fork. You see, with the fresh taste of the orange, the creaminess of the topping, and the cake, which is as light as air, you won't even feel guilty going back for seconds. I hope you'll go online and get the recipe for our Orange Dream Angel Cake so you can enjoy a freshly made cake without lighting your oven. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a dreamy way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
And it's time to introduce you to our pet of the week. Marge is an adult cat who was found in Sun Prairie. She was a stray. She's a friendly girl, enjoys pets and snuggles on your lap. She's looking for a low-stress home where she can be adored by her new family as they work with her on losing a little bit of weight. Marge is currently demanding cuddles in a staff member's office, so ask for her in the adoption center. Join Dane County Humane Society and other rescue groups at Mounds Fur Fest this weekend. It's happening Sunday from 10 to 2 at the Mounds in Sun Prairie. The Humane Society and other rescue groups will be on hand to answer questions as attendees enjoy games, coupons, treats, and more. Carbon 4 Brewing will be on site as well, selling a new strawberry hard soda, and a portion of profits will be donated to the Humane Society. For more information, go to giveshelter.org/events. And Dexter, the dog, featured last week, and Fancy, the cat, featured 2 weeks ago, have both been adopted. That's the kind of news we'd like to hear. If you're interested in adopting Marge or checking out all the other animals at the Dane County Humane Society, go to giveshelter.org. Take a look around. Lots of good stuff there. All right, here's Gary. One final check of the forecast.
Oh, it's a beautiful afternoon. Skies are sunny. Temperatures are comfortable. There's the view from the WISC-TV sky cam. Mostly sunny skies. Just a few fair weather cumulus clouds out there. Doppler track. No rain across Wisconsin with the exception of the northern portion of Door County. Those showers and storms will stay away from us. Temperatures right now very comfortable. Between about 70 and 75 over most of southern Wisconsin. Expect these temperatures to go up just a couple of degrees from here. High today of about 76 with sunny skies. Partly cloudy skies this evening. It'll turn cloudy overnight. Low temperature dropping to about 57. And then by tomorrow afternoon, we could see some showers and thunderstorms pop up with a high temperature of 74. Saturday, scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon and at night, high 73. Sunday, a slight chance of a shower or storm. Monday, a chance of showers and storms. But then the heat moves in. Alert day for Tuesday for hot and humid weather, highs in the lower 90s, and we'll be in the 80s for the rest of next week.
Enjoy this weather. Thank you, Gary. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4. Have a great afternoon.